the LSAT score, it doesn't necessarily reflect the work you do in an academic setting because they're different skill sets. Studying for things over the course of an entire semester, and also having this selection bias of possibly being a big fish in a small pond. Let's say this student is at a relatively easier college. Then they're going to do better if things are graded on a curve. But then, yes, when you're exposed to people at top colleges and you're all taking the same LSAT and getting measured on that, of course, naturally, those who are more academically gifted across the board might do better on both their GPAs and their LSATs. And their GPA will be constant because even if you have a GPA from Harvard or from a community college, they might be weighted the same. But then the LSAT scores where the top kids at top colleges can set themselves apart. And that's not to say that someone from a lower ranked school couldn't do well on the LSAT, but their grades at that college would not necessarily be indicative of their ability to do well on the LSAT. The LSAT, in a way, is testing different skills than college work is testing, and it's studying in a different way as well. The nature of the work is different, the style of the work is different, and so they're apples and oranges. That's why you have the phenomenon of splitters and then reverse splitters, people with a high GPA and low LSAT, or vice versa. It's a real thing. Lots of people don't line up on those things. The LSAT is a separate beast, and it requires certain things of you that your previous academic work and achievements don't really relate to that much, unfortunately. But it does relate to law school. It does relate to passing the bar. And so it is useful. There's a method to the madness, but it does require, in a way, humbling yourself a bit and taking the time and giving the LSAT the respect it deserves to develop and further your understanding of those deep skills.